JJ Kieran was talking earlier about being over in the States and hurling or whatever. I've heard this up and down, and it's reached legendary status, and I recite it, but I'm not 100% sure if it's true. For the record, the story goes that X team over in America had one transfer left or whatever, and they were going to bring you out, and Y team in America, who had no transfers left, basically decided, if we look after Mr. Delaney, we can keep him at home and he won't be coming over and playing for the other team. Can you talk me through that story?
Yeah, sure. I was in college at the time down in WIT. I got a call maybe on Tuesday morning. So would you be interested in calling over and playing the games? She said, I'd love to. I never got an opportunity before. Never was asked before. To be honest, she said, perfect, yeah, no problem at all. I'll go over there, right? So team called me up and said, yeah, no problem, I'll do that. And then I got a phone call the next morning, the team that they were playing that weekend, saying, why are you going over to them? I said, sure, why wouldn't I? They asked me, sure, I just want to go over for the weekend and experience the hurling over there as well. And he said, well, a lot of things could happen, before you go over there. You could be stopped at immigration now. You could be, a lot of things could be happening. I said, right, okay, what's going on here? So he said, will you come on and play for us? I said, look, I'd love to, but I can't, because I'm after saying I'm going to play with the other team, so I was going to leave there. That was kind of, again, he thrown a few little kind of jives and 2 little small little threats in there as well. So I said, right, and we feel the conversation was gone. Phone call rang there probably 4 or 5 hours after. Said, I recognise the number again. I said, what's this like going to threaten me now? The kind of way. So he rang me up and I was chatting to him, and he said, look, yeah, come back and thinking about that now again. She said, look, you might get through immigration. I said, right, okay, if they're telling me this already, but look, I'm going to take the chance. What if I gave you the same money now to go over? I didn't tell him the money at the time, so I kind of jumped it up a small bit, kind of made it. Yeah, so I was in college as well. So Jesus, I had a great weekend at home, to be honest with you, over what came in. But I was kind of making sure. I said, right, no problem, I won't go over, but I want it straight away now. The kind of way, rather than waiting for until the Friday, and then obviously I'll be too late to go out, and I'm out of pocket then as well. The kind of way. So I said, right, yeah, and the truth of the word, I sent it out there as well. But I never got offered to go over again, to be honest with you. My name was blackened over there. So yeah, I'd say I fell out with it. I'd say there was ears were burning over that weekend, I'd say, now from the other team for they said it was going to go out, and I never did. But yeah, it was the few threats that he gave me kind of worked, kind of way. So I done a bit of background on him, and yeah, he said he seemed to be okay, so he said over the money in it, so I was happy enough. It was a great weekend, and all the lads in the house had a great weekend in college as well.
Well, I'm not surprised you weren't asked to go out again or get an offer again, because you got a better offer basically to stay at home. So
none of the travelling and just the cushion over, and a great weekend on top of it too. So free weekend for all the lads as well, so it was great. Good crack.
That's the job.